What's up, Diamonds? It's your boy Christopher Doc Reed out here one more again, telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. Listen, so if you are seeing a pattern of mixed signals out here in these dating streets, you know how frustrating that is. Now, I don't care if it's a narcissist, which we already know what that is, the love bombing, the devaluing, the discarding. Okay, that's going to be major mixed signals, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just be a guy who's just a manipulator, okay, who's just out here just trying to game you. It doesn't really matter. Okay, now what do these mixed signals look like? It looks like the communication is strong, it's good, okay? But then it's off. I'm not hearing from him. He was texting consistently or calling, okay? And now you just fall off the map, all right? But then at some point you pick back up. You know, it's the back and forth. You go out on a date, you have a wonderful time, it's awesome. I mean, you feel like you really made a serious connection, like, wow, that was stimulating. Haven't had a great conversation like that in a long time, and then you don't hear anything. But then out the blue, you do. Hey, when we going out? And or just his mood, you know, he's cool one moment and then he's irritable. He's cranky. You know, it's like you just never know, you know, what you're going to get. Or he says one thing, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, and he's painting this wonderful picture and he's putting you in it, and he's like, oh wow, the future, you know, this is what we're going to be doing, and I'm just going to be you and me, baby, and nothing. And so this, what the Bible, I would say, calls being double-minded, this back and forth, all right, it's frustrating. And the Bible says that a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways, okay? So what does that tell us? So if we see in this inconsistency, what is this supposed to mean about us having a future together? You know what I'm saying? And as much as I hate to say it, ladies, but I got to make you aware. I got to put you up on it. There are guys out here that use this as a strategy. There are guys out here that teach men how to do this as a strategy. You know, the scripture calls them wolves in sheep clothing. All right. Now, the only problem with that is I've never seen a wolf or heard a wolf that sounds like a sheep. You know what I mean? I mean, what does a wolf do? I mean, the bad don't come out right. So I'm saying there's signs out here. You feel what I'm saying? But here's the deal. If you're tolerating this behavior, if you've seen this up and down, the ebbs and flow, if you're tolerating this, you're condoning the behavior. All right? Because if you don't do anything different, if you don't reject it, or if you don't call it out, or if you sit there and accept it, the message that you're sending to the guy is, oh, I'm cool with this. Imagine this. Would you go to a job? Would you go to a job that pays you inconsistently? So you get your check one week, okay, it's cool. It's what you're supposed to be paid. Then you get it another week and you're like, I'm sorry. There ain't no money on the check. Oh, that's all right, you know, because we going to tighten you up. Next week, we had a glitch in payroll. Don't worry about it. We're going to make up for it. You're like, okay, you're asking a lot, but fine. All right. So next week, you just, I'm sorry. I hate to be a bother, but there still ain't no money on here. Listen, you been tore that job up. You been ran through HR or whoever else looking for your money. You understand what I'm saying? So here's the deal. If you're not going to accept that on a job, why would you accept that as in a situation that's as valuable as dealing with your heart and your time? You understand what I'm saying? So this idea of being a high value woman, what is that all about? Well, let me tell you something. A high value woman, all right, first of all, knows her worth. She knows, okay, bling, bling. She knows that she's the diamond, okay? And by her knowing that she's the diamond, guess what? Consistency is a must. It's non-negotiable. Now, I'm not talking about someone that just, you know, things come up, things happen. That's life, okay? No. Like I said, from the outset, we're talking about a pattern. We're talking about a pattern of inconsistency. And she's just not going for it. Because you know what? Her follow-through game is tight. If she says she's going to do something, a high value woman is going to do it. So she's not going to accept any excuses from anybody else saying, well, see, this is what happened and da 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 da. Say, I don't want to hear it. Okay. Because you know what? She realizes one important thing. Her time is very valuable. She knows that she's very valuable. She's not getting that time back. So she has no tolerance for it, okay? And I'm going to tell you this, ladies, and I always say this, that a man is not looking for a woman that he can live with. He's looking for a woman that he can't live without, okay? He's looking for that woman that's not going to accept these crumbs, okay? Now listen, you may say, well, listen, why are we playing these games at the outset? A lot of times men have gotten used to women accepting something that's very low in terms of their actions. So they perform at the level of, I would say, the other team that they're playing with. All right. But once they come up against an opponent, so to speak, that is thorough, is not selling for that, first of all, it makes their game better. You know what I'm saying? You ever hear when they say that if you want to get better at something, do it with those who are better than you. It brings your game up. So when he runs into a high value woman, he says, oh, I can't just do this and do that and score. Okay. I'm not going to win that way. With her, I got to elevate my game, but it makes me better. And it's exciting because I like this challenge. I love it. There's a song that says, when the hunter gets captured by the game. And what that means is when the guy sets the trap for whatever, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to do to get this woman tangled up or whatever, he gets caught in that very trap that he set for her. Happens all the time. Happens all the time where a guy thought, you know what I'm saying, he was just going to do his normal little routine. And next thing you know, he done got down on one knee and he done been married for 1,000 years. Because it's like, listen, I couldn't let her go, bro. I thought that I was the one that was about to, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. And she put the thing on me. You know what I mean? It happens all the time. So let me ask you this. Okay. Are you tolerating inconsistency, ladies? Are you tolerating inconsistencies? Okay. Are you accepting empty checks? Accepting empty checks when you know, hey, you got bills to pay. How are you going to pay your bills with an empty check? Also, are you hoping that things will change? Maybe you're just waiting around and saying, well, you know, it was used to be good and, you know, hopefully we can get back there. Listen, that's not the way to lead yourself to being a high value woman. If you know you need help being a high value woman, okay, because it's in you. Oh, yeah. It's in you. The value is already there. All right. But you need help tapping into that. All right. Hit me up for a free 30-minute consultation. All right. Let's talk about how coaching can help you with this. Go to my website, christopherreed.org. All right. You see the big red button up there. Schedule your free 30-minute consultation so we can get you help with this because you do not have to deal and tolerate inconsistencies. Also, if you're an empath, and we know that an empath is what? Somebody who just feels other people's feelings, but you feel it to the point that you feel like you have to meet other people's needs. You deal with people at the point of their need. But the problem with that is you out here trying to meet the needs of narcissists. You're out here trying to meet the needs of those who want to manipulate you. Okay. And you know where that leads. That leads to you being stuck in a very toxic and harmful relationship. All right. I'm going to be doing a empath group coaching. All right. So if you want to be a part of that, all right, please get at me. Things we're going to be dealing with is getting unstuck, dealing with breaking trauma bonding, dealing with healthy boundaries. All right. So I'm only accepting 10 women. There's only 10 slots. All right. So if you want to be a part of this, because I've had many of you hit me up, Doc, when is the next group coaching? Starts December 14th. Okay. Get yourself something for Christmas. All right. Get yourself the value of taking your power back. All right. Also join me tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is every Wednesday. I'm going to be doing my live Facebook talk. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about what is it that's pushing away your soulmate, the one that's out there for you, because there's some things that you definitely could be doing that you don't know that you're doing that is keeping you from getting the very thing that you want and deserve. Also, if you love these videos, please make sure you subscribe, and I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later. Peace.